We're locked in now.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, it was a big year for music last year. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, we had new Kendrick Lamar record. I don't know. Are you guys even into country like at all?
Country.
really.
I'm not the biggest
I'm gonna be
country fan
honest.
in the
I mean,
world, but
it's understandable.
don't get me wrong. There's some great country songs though. There are.
I mean, big year for a country artist called Zach Top. Of course, the Mac Miller posthumous album, Balloonerism. Deftones, new record after 5 years, Private Music. Tame Impala. I mean, yeah, just big year for music. And a few honorable mentions. Are you guys familiar with Hayley Williams?
Yep.
Of
Yes, sir.
Paramore.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't realize she had her own solo stuff.
Really?
But actually, she doesn't have very much. I think her first solo record came out in 2020, but she also had one last year. A new one called Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. Pretty okay. I think I like her stuff with Paramore a little better. It's just a little bit more my speed. But she had one. Bon Iver, I don't know if you ever heard of that guy. He's Justin Vernon. He came out with an album last year called Sable Fable, and after talking about that, he said that it could potentially be the last Bon Iver record, at least for a while, because, like, I don't know, historically his music has been kind of like sad indie pop,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
So, and he's just said after that he doesn't really have, like, he doesn't feel that way anymore. So also the juxtaposition on that album was pretty drastic, because like the first 3 songs, which were singles, were kind of the classic Bon Iver style, more singer-songwriter, folk, kind of, cozy-ish fall weather type of music. But then the rest of the record was just the super upbeat pop stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of cool to see that all come together as potentially his last album. I don't know. Have you guys heard anything from that record?
I haven't, no, but
I would really recommend it.
I am familiar with Bon Iver. It's got some great stuff. Maybe that change in tone in the album could be transitioning into a newer type of sound that they're going for.
Well, he's also had, I guess you could call him, he's been around for a while, but his name is Dijon. Have you ever heard of Dijon? Like Dijon mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he had him on there, and I don't know. I just thought it was cool to see how different this newest record from him was. But yeah, that's about all for last year that I had written down anyway. What about for you guys? What were you guys listening to heavily last year?
I was listening to that Kendrick album.
For sure.
Geez, there were a lot of albums that came out that I can't
new
even.
Playboy Cardi.
Oh,
Come
of
on.
course,
Come
of
on,
course,
that
the new
music.
Cardi
Yeah,
album.
dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like that, but I was a big fan. I enjoyed it. I
Which you
thought it
saw
was
him
great.
in Kansas City, right?
I did. I saw him at Kansas City.
Jealous. I was going to go see that too.
It was awesome. It was a great show. Definitely recommend anybody out there go to a Cardi show. It's a great time. Very fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Kenton?
Well, I was listening to Tame Impala. Not the new album. I just listened to that like a week ago.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get to it, but I mean, it lives up to the hype. I really enjoyed it. Some songs were better than others, but but I listened to his older stuff. Same thing with the Kendrick album.
Mhm.
I mean, that was really good in my opinion. I didn't listen much to the Cardi album. I listened to a couple songs, but I don't know. It's just something about it just didn't quite stick with me.
That's interesting to hear you say that, because like I was never a fan of Cardi up until he dropped that album.
Really?
And I think it's because like I didn't really ever listen to him in high school, but I don't know, recently my friends put me on to him, and they're like, dude, you got to jump on this bandwagon for I Am Music, because it's about to be crazy. And it was.
was.
Yeah.
It hit me in such a way that I didn't realize I liked trap rap music that much.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And ever since that, I just got into the whole like Opium
Oh yeah,
label and
Oh, yeah.
all those different artists. I'm like, dude, this hits so hard.
that's what I'm saying, man. It's great. It's great. You've got some good friends. I just need to say that. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, man. As for that Kendrick record, I think his last two albums are just a miss for me. Like I don't know
Really?
why. I don't know what it is. I mean,
Including Mr. Morale.
including Mr. Morale.
Interesting.
Yeah. GNX
Interesting.
and Mr. Morale didn't really stick with me that much. I just think after, I mean, are we allowed to say that? on there? Either way, his 2017 album. After that,
Darn.
darn. I'll say that, darn.
Yeah.
I don't know. In concert, all the songs are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has like I saw him at Bonnaroo in 2023,
Did you really?
and he played a lot from Mr. Morale, and I don't know, like those songs paired with the live band that he has playing on them is really awesome.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't just a studio just didn't really stick with me. That much.
One of my favorite parts was when he got, when he went to the Super Bowl and did all that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was able to play that one song
for
in
sure,
front
man.
of a huge audience of people. Like,
That was a crazy
was
time,
amazing,
man. It
you
was a
know?
crazy time.
Yeah,
Well, with that Kendrick album too, I feel like Kendrick's known for more of his complex storytelling albums, and GNX was kind of more just banger after banger, which a lot of his fans aren't used to. It's definitely different from what he usually does, but
and I think I
don't-
need
yeah.
to keep that in mind too, because I was really into his older stuff like Good Kid, Mad City. Like that's my favorite album of his, and it's like you said, really storytelling rap. And I think that's the style I used to lean a lot more into from him. So hearing this kind of just pure West Coast, hip hop is, I guess it could be a fresh take.
Mm.
Maybe I need to go
Yeah.
back to it now and just kind of revel in it and just see what it all has to offer. But yeah, I don't know. Did you say you play drums too?
I do play drums, yes sir.
So you both play drums.
yeah.
Well, how long have you guys been playing? Let's start with you, Olton.
I started playing drums. Well, I did percussion in a band growing up, but I've been playing drums. I don't even know when I started. I've been out of it a little bit recently,
Sure.
but I've been drumming since I was a little kid. So
Awesome.
Yeah, kind of the same with me. I actually started like for a month maybe on guitar, and I quickly realized that wasn't for me. So I switched over to the drums, and I actually went over to Midwest in town.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you know Dave.
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, he was my instructor there.
same here. That's where I learned from.
And then I ended up in one of their bands there when I was like in middle school, and it was just a bunch of old people. So like I was kind of bored sometimes, but it is what it is. But then I moved on to high school, so I went to high school band, of course. And I kind of took a break in high school band just because the instructor, the whole program really was not at my high school. Just wasn't doing very good until like my senior year, which that kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's
you know.
unfortunate.
But yeah, they started to take it seriously my senior year. So I got to play a little bit more then, but by that point my skills had dropped.
Sure.
And so I decided maybe I should try and practice more. So I went into the college band here. But I just wasn't a big fan of that. I don't know what it was really. It wasn't fun to me. So I dropped that. And then I haven't really played much since, but I still have the basics, and I'm practicing for Sarah's album. So
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's cool, man. I'm actually really jealous of you guys because I wish I would have learned percussion. Like back in elementary school when you have to pick what you want to
Yeah.
play. I wish I would have picked percussion because
Well, see, I went to a really small school. It was a really small Lutheran school, and there was no music program there. There was really barely any extracurricular things. Like the only thing they had was sports, and they barely had that too. So, my parents, that's why I went up to Midwest, because there was nothing there for me, so they just shipped me up to Midwest to learn that, and then I went to high school and everything. So
I don't know. I feel like because I'm also a guitar player, and so hearing you say that you started on guitar for a little bit, but found that drums were more your stick,
Yeah.
like I don't understand because for some reason my brain, whenever I try to play drums, I can't differentiate. I can't differentiate the
I
parts
think
of my
the
brain.
problem for
make it
me
work.
was my fingers.
Mm.
I couldn't do it with my fingers.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I just couldn't get like all individually to move separately. But with the drums, it was just like it was a lot easier because just the arms basically. It was a little bit simpler, I guess, in that way, but obviously it's a little different in a lot of other ways. So
Yeah. All right. We had some technical difficulties. Our cameras stopped during the last recording. What a bummer.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. But I think I was talking to you guys about who your favorite drummers are. So let's start there.
well, I don't really have like a specific drummer, but there are a lot of songs that I really like the drum parts on. Symphony of Destruction's one of them. And, Nirvana's got some good stuff. Of course, Deftones, I keep talking about them, but,
Well, Abe Cunningham is a genius.
yeah, so there's that.
Awesome. I'd say, even though Dave Grohl is a guitarist and singer now with the Foo Fighters, I got to go with him. Nirvana's
yeah.
my favorite band. Nirvana is my favorite band of all time, so got to go with him.
Foo Fighters has some good stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Love the Foo Fighters.
Speaking of Nirvana, did you hear just recently? I think they actually ruled
Yeah, Kurt
Cobain's death a homicide.
Oh, yeah. I've been on
Confirmed.
that wave.
New
I've been
evidence
telling
came up.
people.
Yeah.
He was murdered.
That's nuts. 'Cause I was also talking to my friend Casey about that too, and he's like, "Dude, this kind of changes the whole like scope of musician deaths
Mhm.
for, for political gain."
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get too far into that because
It was
Yeah.
Courtney Love.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Right.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just think that's crazy.
We're not pointing fingers.
No.
No. This is all alleged. Please don't
Yeah.
sue me. Please don't do anything to me.
Yeah, man. Well, anyway, I think my favorite drummer of all time has got to be Danny Carey from Tool.
Mm.
Like his use of polyrhythms and the way that he can move around his kit, which is a beast in itself. I mean, if you've ever seen live video or if you've seen Tool live, he's got like a 360 kit. He's doing all kinds of different stuff on it. I don't know. It's just nuts.
It's talent.
It is talent. And I think also we were talking about what to you guys makes a song particularly spectacular or special
Yeah.
compared to anything else you might come across or just hear on a random day.
Well, for me, it would be more of like the story and the message behind it. Obviously, all the other parts are good too. If it sounds good, then I'm going to listen to it. But I think music is supposed to make you feel something. And a lot of the times the story and whatever message is behind that is the driving force to make you feel that. So if there's not much really there, like it might be a good song, but you might be like, it was okay, just because there wasn't much that made you feel anything.
It was,
So,
you can I think I've heard it put before by a Joe Rogan, I think, and he's like, if a comedian or if a musician, even in that case, is faking it, the audience can immediately tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be real. Like you can't just. I mean, that's why I don't know how like all these pop artists make it because I don't feel anything. whenever I'm
Industry
listening to
plans.
this. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
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 get that. But yeah, what about you, Holton?
Yeah, I'd have to say whatever music makes me feel any type of strong emotion, whether that be through the lyrics or how they say the lyrics, the production, or just the overall sound. If it makes me feel a strong emotion, that's it's gonna keep me coming back to it. Like for example, something where the production just makes me feel. I don't.
Well, the
I don't know how to
production,
put
I
into
feel
words.
like the production is almost half of the song.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you can have a
sure.
really, really great song, but terrible mixing and
Mhm.
mastering and just overall editing and production of the song, that it takes away the whole meaning of the song.
Oh
So
And-
that's why I'm kind of wanting to get into that stuff, because
yeah.
I want to exemplify music the best that I can
Absolutely.
for that reason. So that kind of makes me wonder, like, do you guys gravitate more towards music with lyrics in them, or do you also just like purely instrumental tracks?
I would say lyrics for the most part.
Yeah.
I rarely listen to instrumental or anything like that. Not because it's bad, but just because, again, it's like it just doesn't have that extra level. to it,
Gotcha.
you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every now and then I'll go ahead and listen to, like a beat tape from some of my favorite producers. But yeah, definitely most of the time listening to music with lyrics in it. But I would say I definitely pay more attention to the production
Mhm.
than the lyrics. But
Yeah.
I do enjoy lyrics as well, of course.
Well, if you guys are interested, I might put you on to a instrumental band called Animals as Leaders.
Yeah.
Seems like I think you guys would really both enjoy it if you're they're kind of I guess you could call them progressive metal, but they're just I don't even know how to describe them. Like, they have so many different layers of styles of music in it, and I think you both would enjoy it.
What'd you say it was called?
Animals as Leaders.
Animals as Leaders.
Mhm.
Definitely need to
Okay.
check that out.
Yeah, dude. I guess this brings me to my last point. If there was one band and or a song you could listen to for the first time again, who would it be?
Well, for a band, I would probably go with. I think I would go with Radiohead. Just because when I first listened to like any Radiohead song, it was like an eye opener. Because that was how I kind of got introduced to a lot of different music, was through that band. So, and then for a song, it sounds weird, but it wouldn't be a Radiohead song. It would probably be. It would probably be "Let It Happen" by Tame Impala. That's a song like you
Classic,
listen
dude.
to that for the first time and it feels like you're floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you're
Yeah,
going up
man.
into heaven, basically. Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah.
Through one form or another.
Oh man. Oh, I forgot I haven't answered the question. For a song, I gotta go "Over" by Playboi Carti. I just love that beat, man. Art Dealer was in his bag when he made that. Just the synths, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, very simple song, but I love it. It's great.
Another song off that album I really enjoy is "Hate You, Love You," dude. That song rips so hard. I
Don't need
watched
to get me
video-
started.
I watched a video of a guy playing the trumpet. That
Oh, yeah?
beat on the trumpet, like underneath a bridge, and it was like
Yeah.
it worked out acoustically so well. And I'm like, this is immaculate. But anyway, I think for me, if I could listen to one band or a song for the first time again, I think I would probably choose Tool. I just my dad was really into him, and he's who got me onto him. And so for that reason, it's special. And then also just the way that, like you said, the production on all of their songs and albums are top notch.
Oh, yeah.
There's I don't know. They have such simple, well, I wouldn't say simple riffs, but like all of their songs maybe might sound a little bit the same because they're all in the same, key and stuff. But just their production on those songs make each song so different. And I would like to if I could knock myself unconscious and just lose all of my memories, I would definitely want to go back and
Just like when you get dementia, just before,
yeah.
like, just write some notes, like
Listen
different
to
things,
this
you know?
album.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we've got it on the record here, bro. Whoever
We do.
whoever
Yeah.
sees
We
this
do.
is gonna know
Have
we
it
got to play
forever.
Tool.
Well, guys, I think we recovered our bases without the cameras stopping. Maybe.
Yeah.
They worked this time.
Cool.
Um,
Well, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks a lot, guys.
Peace.